Welcome. My name is Angus Ferguson. We've been doing every Saturday, 11 a.m. in Monument Square since March 8th. And we are so glad to have Hands Off here today. For the first hour till noon, we're going to do our regular thing. And that is, people who want to speak can line up, and you will be allowed to speak for a couple minutes before I sound the siren. 2 minutes at most. That's to give everybody as much a chance as possible to speak. And remember, there'll also be the hands-off demonstration starting at noon. But if you want to speak, please line up right here in front of me, and you'll have a chance to speak for 2 minutes.
I'm from Westbrook, Maine. I'm a proud Mainer, and I just want to say to you, Trump sucks, and he's a dickhead. Yeah! So, sorry about the language. Happy to say it, because it's just the goddamn truth.
Take your side. Okay, great. Sure enough.
I'll get it.
Give you a little help here.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I didn't have your face.
You have to kiss it and speak really loud.
I'm just taken back by all this. I'm a daughter. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a great-grandmother. I'm a Vietnam War veteran. And I'm so sorry that you all have to be here today. However, power to the people. They're here. We did it once before, and you will do it again, I hope.
Yes.
For the sake of our children. I'm on my way out.
Yeah.
For the sake of our children. It can be fixed.
Yes.
Here's how. Can you help me?
Woo!
Hey, Congress! Can you hear us? 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 Hey, Congress! Can you hear
I just launched. First name, close to the mic, as loud as you can. Warren! Peaks Island! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! One more time. Enough is enough! Could you help people up? It's ready to be good.
Hello, my name is Nicole. I am also an immigrant and a proud American citizen. I work for LIHEAP, which the government is now gutting, and I want to say the people we help on a daily basis are not parasites. They are the poorest of the poor. And I was shocked when I read something yesterday where somebody said, a few poor dead people isn't a big deal. Well, it is a big deal.
Yes, it is.
And we need to fight against that attitude.
Yes, we do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kara. I'm from St. Albans, Maine. I'm 15 years old, and I am so pissed off that I'm here instead of studying for my AP test. Impeach Trump! Get rid of Elon! We did not vote for him! Power to the people!
Good job!
Loud right in the mic.
Hi, I'm Percy! I'm here from South Carolina. I'm here for college, and Trump is cutting the funding for my financial aid and all of my friends' financial aid, and it's pissing me the fuck off. My siblings are disabled. He's cutting funding for disability, which is pissing me the fuck off. I'm also LGBT, and so is all of my friends, which is also pissing me the fuck off. Our government may be on the wrong side of history, but we're not. Fuck Elon, fuck Trump.
Next person. Who's coming next?
Whoever's next.
Hello, I'm Hillary Lehman, a retired educator, privileged to be speaking from unceded Wabanaki territory. I wrote a speech to tell you about how history and fiction shows us the way to resist through defiance and endurance. TLDR, do not consent in advance. It's really easy to assume that democracy is seized violently and suddenly, but no one gives up their freedom willingly. It starts small with little actions that they say is just staffing changes, or it's just an issue of morality, or it's just the policy. It doesn't seem bad at first. They were just firing the Jewish professors. It's not even that bad when they replace the scientists with true believers. By the time their anti-woman agenda is enacted, you just don't have the resilience to fight another executive order. Maybe it seems like that last one hasn't happened yet, but I just read a headline about a young, talented white man that escaped a rape sentence because the judge felt it might affect his future career in gynecology. In 1985, Margaret Atwood wrote that nothing changes instantaneously. In a gradually heating bathtub, you'd be boiled to death before you knew it. What keeps me up at night? What makes me absolutely furious is that we have seen this playbook countless times before in both fiction and history and throughout the world. We know the pattern. We know the water is starting to boil. The phrase "under his eye" is just a fictional version of modern-day mass surveillance. 1984 called it re-education. Hungary called it illiberal democracy. Russia calls it a patriotic education.
That's exactly true.
And Project 2025 calls it Schedule F. In 1803, William Blake said, "A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent." They tell us they want to protect families and defend democracy, but really they want to own every uterus and install loyalists everywhere. They tell us that they want energy independence and to be anti-woke, but really they want to drill our public lands and to silence any and all dissent. I'm going. In solidarity, we can find a way out of the boiling water. Together, we are recognizing the patterns, and we can choose to withdraw our support of all this bullshit. I did not suffer through 8th grade history to watch our Constitution die by 1,000 cuts. And we must choose action over apathy. Because the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good people to do nothing.
Who's next? Come on. You want that shine? Come forward. Kiss it.
Hi, my name is Nicole Furness. I'm 24. I'm from Missouri originally, and I have fled to safety with Maine. I am a trans woman who sought safety, and it was you, Portland, who brought safety for me. Be proud of yourself. I never thought I would be able to live my authentic life. You all have given me hope. You all have given me love. Know you inspire now.
Who's next? Oh, we're so many shy people. Right, just right as loud as you can.
Hello, I'm Avery. I am a sophomore at Casco Bay High School, and recently I read Trump's list of banned words, and I saw my identity disappearing. But I want to say I will not disappear, and none of us will disappear.
Let him hold your sign. You gotta speak really loud, right? Kiss him. Loud as you can.
Hi, I'm Mary. I am a retired school counselor, and I want to speak for the parents with children who have IEPs and who have 504 plans, who are being told, sorry, and that is not okay. These children need to be protected, they need to be supported, and they need to know that we are on their side.
Thank you. Almost both went down.
Hi, my name is John. What we cannot give up is our support for the least amongst us. It's not all about them getting more. It's about giving us enough where we need it. Thank you.
I'm Chelsea, and I'm here for human rights. I'm here for the immigrants being disappeared off of our streets. My family member died tragically. It is personal to me that they are in prison right now.
Shame!
What are we doing in this country to our people? And we will not have billions of dollars of tourism. All the business leaders that wanted a tax cut, they've got something else coming. They're going to be poor because we're not going to get tourists. We're not going to get international students. In Maine, Trudeau said, don't come to Maine. We are losing money. These business leaders need to stand up with us. We need them. We need all voices. We need the Republicans. We need the independents. We need the people on the sofa. We need the introverts to stand up. This is not okay. And we are not going to sit by and let our universities and our schools and our society become a space of fear and hate. And it will be very costly to be a world pariah. Look, a few weeks. That's all it took. We're a world pariah in a few weeks. Stand up, everybody, and get ready, because we are not going down without a fight.
Loud as you can, right in the mic.
I am a neurobiologist and a behavioral biologist. We are deeply endowed with, genetically, the ability to cooperate, to collaborate, and to have compassion. It is in us, and we are not happy unless we are participating in that side of things. It is extremely difficult to make a global community at the world scale, but at this time in the environmental history of the world, we have no other choice. We must be. Have you heard of environmental justice? There are a lot of people a lot worse off than us. Justice. for karma.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Foley Ferguson. I'm from Scarborough, Maine. There's so much to say right here. So much. Every single sign has something different on it. So I'm going to only have to focus on two. The human rights is the biggest concern of mine. But when did Russia become our friend? When is Canada our ally? Are we friends with Canada? What about Greenland? Right. Cory Booker stood up at, our Senator Cory Booker stood up and said, there's a sign over here, this is not a Republican or a Democratic moment, this is a moral moment. And it's a moral moment for everyone. We have Russian puppets in our government. The entire Republican Party is not doing their job. And Ukraine is suffering as a result. We have a genocide on our hands. The other thing that just bothers me is this word entitlement. The word entitlement means you are entitled to it. How many people here are paying to Social Security? How many pay into Medicare? It's your right. You are entitled to it. So don't let them gaslight you. They are gaslighting you left and right about everything. What they say, they do. We are entitled to Social Security, to Medicare. Hands off our entitlements.
Is this the line?
Hands up! 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 Yeah, I'll say something real quick.
You would like to speak?
Yes.
As loud as you can.
Okay. Hi.
Close it loud.
Hi, I'm Patty.
All right, I want to point this out because I think it's really, really important. I don't know if any of you know about the 3.5% rule. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
There's a woman. I want to give her credit. Her name is, hold on, Erica Chenoweth. She's a political scientist who has studied oligarchies and dictatorships for over 100 years. And here's the really awesome thing. She has said that it takes just 3.5%, 3.5% to bring down an oligarchy. That's it. That's it. We can do this. We can do this. And listen, today there are almost 1,300 rallies happening across this great United States, and more internationally. So we can do this, you guys. We gotta keep it going. This isn't today. It's not one and done. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can do this.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, quickly, regarding 3.5%, I have the numbers for the people who signed up, just the people who signed up. That number alone was 2.8% of Portland. We are definitely over 3.5% of Portland standing up to overthrow oppression in this country. Okay.
No, you guys speak as loud as you can right into the mic.
Okay, parental units cover your children's ears because I'm going to use bad language. I'm old. I did this a lot when I was in college, and this is the first time I'm back in a very long time.
Welcome back.
But I'm also a refugee from Missouri. I came here for Portland politics because Missouri was so abominable. Even though I'm not a trans person, it's still fucking abominable. But I only have 3 words. Well, no, maybe a couple more. Fuck Trump and the horse he rode in on! Let me go ahead.
We're almost there. Short and sweet.
Hey, I'm Robert Pantel here, proud to be from the Forest City and here in the great state of Maine. So many good causes out there, so many problems, so many issues. The one that I want to speak to is people being rounded up on the street. People say, where are your papers? Where are your papers? I only saw that in World War II movies by the Nazis. This shit has got to stop. Let's do it.
Hello, my name's Stephanie Trice Hill, and I came back to Maine after 18 years away. And when I came back 15 years ago, the Maine economy was struggling. And then we got immigrants starting coming to Maine in droves. And the economy picked up. The economy got better. And we can't live without the hardworking immigrants who live in our state, in our city. And you know, Trump can't live with it either. He's attacking them to attack our rights. He's attacking each one of them. When you saw those students get deported who had green cards, that's the type of thing that we're next. We're next. So we have to stand up for every attack on human rights. Every single attack. And you see what's happening in Trump's perfect economy, right? We know that this is just the beginning. I want to see protests like this every week. I want to see all of your faces here. We've got to build this movement. We've got to be able to make change. We cannot wait 4 years. It's not going to end in 4 years. Stand together. Meet weekly. Make a change. We need leaders too. We need leaders in our Democratic Party. Please don't do business as usual. It's killing this country. We need real leaders who are standing up for working class Americans, for all Americans, and for people who are building America, even who aren't Americans but are here and trying to live the American dream and want to become Americans. So please stand up for immigrants, stand up against any attack on human rights, even if you don't agree with the person being attacked. And there's a great book about the rise of fascism in Germany and in Italy, and looking at the parallels. We need to study that. We need to protect ourselves. This is what we're in the middle of right now. Thank you for being here.
Hi, I'm Christine. I'm a transgender person. I'm a former school teacher. I taught in public high schools for 24 years. I'm a Marine veteran. My father served in the Army for 35 years and died of Agent Orange poisoning. My grandfather fought in World War II. I have 5 great-great-grandfathers who fought against white supremacy in the Union armies, and when it came to my turn, I joined up. Because I believe in this country. I believe in what it stands for. And I paid for this. I'm a Camp Lejeune Marine, and 300,000 of us got exposed to toxins, and I've got cancer. And they want to cut my VA benefits. the hell are these people? They aren't patriots. They're fascists. We need to stand up and stop this shit.
Hello, my name is Britt. Hey, Britt. And this is Maya. Hello, Maya. And I worked at USAID for 12 years. I am a radical lunatic. And what Trump doesn't know is that when he fired all the federal workers, he unleashed a fury that is going to spread across this country. We're standing with you, we're standing together, and this isn't going to take 1 week or 1 month or 1 year. This is going to be our lifetime's effort. We're stronger together. We got this.
Oh, it's awesome.
Come on up. Hey, let's see.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jake. Very encouraging to see everyone here and to see young people like Maya. I have a 6-month-old at home, and all I can do is think of him and what the future of this country is going to be like. And seeing all of you is very encouraging. We have an opportunity to come together and create what we know this country can be. So please keep coming back each and every week. Find your people, find your groups, see what your gifts are, what you can bring to the movement, because this is going to be a long effort. So please take breaths, take time by the ocean, enjoy yourself as well, find joy. We're going to need it. Enjoying ourselves in this moment is what's going to get us through. And so just want to share, I work at First Parish Unitarian Universalist Church right over here. And we're going to have an event on Saturday, May 10th, a community forum right after an event like this at 12:30. We want to see you there. Let's get together. Let's keep organizing. Let's find our way. We need each other. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for raising your voice. Let's do this.
I just got one question.
This is for everybody in the crowd. I have 2 questions. That's it. 2 questions for everybody. Where is Susan Collins? And the next question I want everybody to ask 3 times as loud as you can. Susan Collins, are you listening? Susan Collins, are you listening? Susan Collins, are you listening?
Susan Collins, are you listening? Never has, never will. Another hand? This is good.
Doing the best I can on people speaking. Let's keep it short and loud.
Okay, my name's Martha, and I'm gonna answer that question. Susan Collins, are you listening? 2.5 weeks ago, we held a town hall meeting in Gorham Congregational Church. 900 people participated. They had questions for Senator Collins. They had sentiments they wanted to share with Senator Collins. We brought that testimony to Senator Collins' office 2.5 weeks ago. We have called, we have emailed, we have asked the simple request that Susan Collins talk to us either in person or virtually. We have received no response. So I ask the question to Susan Collins, are you listening? Where are you, Susan Collins?
Whole new meaning to the word lazy Susan.
Hello, my name is Grady LeFave, and I'm a student at Greeley. As you know, our district has been targeted by national headlines and hatred because of a student. As shocking as it was, I'm very proud of our district for not standing down. And as a student, we are taught history with the rhetoric that we are learning so that we don't repeat it. So as a history student, I would like to read a quote that you might know, but I'd still think is very important. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Right now, they are targeting trans people and immigrants, and as a nation, we must recognize that even if we are not those people, one threat to a single group of people is a threat to us all. We must stand together or we are all weak. Thank you.
Just people that we're there for. Just doing the best I can.
Okay. Hi everybody. I'm 14 and I just want to be a voice for all of the people who aren't speaking today, and I just want to say that this is unacceptable. This is crazy. And speak, share your voices, share your stories. Let's get this out there, and we want to keep this democracy, so let's do it. Let's do it, guys.
Speak. I'm sorry, but these people were waiting for a while. Okay.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm crying. It brings me so much joy. My name's Penelope Andrakos. I live in Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Thank you. So, this is what I want to say to Trump and all the politicians. My body, hands off. My democracy, hands off. My parks, hands off! Greenland, hands off! Trans LGBTQ, hands off! What else? Social Security, hands off! Medicare, hands off! School funding, hands off! The state of Maine, hands off! Hands off of our stuff, man! Go away!
Okay. Hard to follow that one. Hard to follow that. But my mother was a green card holder. She raised a first responder. She raised a nurse, and she raised a judge. Where would we be if she had been disappeared like Khalid? People are being disappeared, much like the young student from Greedley. Speak up, or there will be no one to speak for you when they come.
Hello everyone. Thank you to each and every one of you who is out today, and to those who organized this gathering. My name is Pius Ali. I'm a city councillor here in Portland. And when I came here, I didn't want to speak. However, I got motivated by individuals who earlier stood here and spoke to everyone. What is going on is very dangerous. The core of the values that we hold as a country is being attacked. Everything that we believe that made up who we are as a country, as a people, is being stripped away one layer after the other. And democracy doesn't die overnight. It gets taken away slowly and slowly until there is nothing to take away, until we have nothing to give up. But that will only happen if we as individuals come together as we are now collectively to say no more. To say that we are not going to sit and watch you
take away what makes us a nation, a people, and a country. The most dangerous part of it is, whatever we do as a country does not end here. It impacts every part of this world. And we are seeing it. It's only been 19 days, but it feels as if it is 900 days. And the only people that can stop this and slow this up is each and every one of us standing here. And I hope that when you go home, you don't just go home and then watch and say we did something today. You will continue to fight. You will continue to push back as much as you can. You need to talk to your neighbors, you need to talk to your friends, and you need to bring people who do not get involved and get them involved. Let's do this. We can do it. Let's stop this trade.
Thank you.
Okay, sure. You've been waiting and sorry, I'm just doing the best I can.
Hello, my name's Matthew. I'm a retired RN. I just want to speak for a state that has one of the highest levels of elderly. Nursing homes are closing left and right. We have to take care of these beautiful old people. Let's don't forget them.
Hi everybody, my name is Sonia and I'm a librarian. And I just want to say a well-informed citizenry is the best defense against tyranny. So Trump is trying to defund libraries at the federal level, and I say hands off our libraries. Thank you.
Sir, make it quick. Would you like to say something? Say it here now. Loud, right in the mic. Kiss it.
My name is Mark. I was born and raised in Saco, and I'm a 77-year-old old fart. I thank everybody for coming out here, but this is necessary but not sufficient. You need to go home and write a letter to Susan Collins, asking her anything you want that you don't know where she stands. One example, ask her if she believes that Mahmoud Khalil should be returned to his pregnant wife. Ask her where she stands on Trump's attack on the Smithsonian for improper ideology. You get the idea. Pick your favorite topic, ask her where she stands.
Hi, I'm Mary. I work for Portland Public Schools. I work with our most vulnerable populations, and I just want to say, free Palestine! Free Sudan! Free the Congo! We need to protect our most vulnerable populations. I work with immigrant and migrant students, and they are terrified. Every day they come to school to be safe, and they are terrified. Protect our neighbors, protect our community. There are dozens of community members in Cumberland County Jail right now who are detained by ICE and Portland Public Police. Okay? Stand up for them. Stand up for their rights. Protect our students and immigrant populations. Free Palestine!
So thank you very much, all of you, for coming. That's the end of today's every Saturday, 11 a.m. in Monument Square. We're here every Saturday, 11 a.m. in Monument Square. Thank you very much to Hands Off. I'm handing off to Hands Off.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. This is amazing to see how many people showed up here today. We had no idea. We got so many RSVPs. It was amazing. And there are far more people than even RSVP'd here today. But I want to make a quick note. We have some featured speakers. They're going to be trying to squeeze up to the front here through all you. So if you can keep an eye around and let them get through and get up to give their prepared remarks, that would be very appreciated. We do, however, have a surprise speaker as well. We're going to have Angus King come up. And we're going to have Angus King, thank you.
Hello, Portland! Are you fired up? Are you ready to stand up? Do you believe that the power of the people is more important and stronger than the people in power? Well, listen, we were voting last night till 2 a.m., and you're not going to believe this. I had an amendment. I don't usually talk about my amendments, but the amendment was no tax cuts for anybody making more than $1 billion a year. They voted it down. So listen, I don't want to take too much time, but there are two things going on. Some things that are really bad and some things that are really dangerous. The bad is DOGE. They're firing people for no good reason. They're gutting Social Security. They're gutting the VA. They're going to fire 83,000 people at the VA. And they say, oh, it won't affect services. Do you believe that? So that's the really bad part. But here's the dangerous part. The dangerous part is this is the most serious assault on our Constitution in the history of this country. They are closing agencies that was created by Congress. They are impounding funds that are appropriations bill. Why is this important? Old James Madison got it right. He said if you put the legislative power, the executive power, and the judicial power in the same set of hands, that's a perfect definition of tyranny. Now, there are 3 guardrails. Now, I'm almost done. Finally, my wife Mary says, I say finally too much, it gets people's hopes up. But there are 3 guardrails. One is the Congress, and they're not doing diddly right now. I got it. Here, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, I call them deliberately oblivious. So I'm hoping it's going to start working. I'm hoping they're going to start listening. But that's the first guardrail, and it ain't working very well right now. The second guardrail is the courts. Right. And the courts are doing okay. But then J.D. Vance says, well, we don't have to obey a court decision.
We don't either.
And the president the other night quoted Napoleon. What does that tell you? He quoted Napoleon and said, if you're saving your country, you don't have to obey any law. And by the way, one of the things they're doing is endangering national security. See, I told you that finally was a fake. But I've been working on armed services and intelligence for 12 years. What I've learned is, you know what our secret advantage in the world is? Allies. We've got them. China has customers, we have allies. But this guy is poking the eye of all of our allies. He's even pissed off the Canadians. Do you know how hard it is to piss off a Canadian? So I'm worried about the courts, and I'm also worried they won't obey a decision if it comes down. Just yesterday,
When the court said you got to bring that guy back you sent by mistake to El Salvador, you know what they said? Talk to the president of El Salvador. What kind of nonsense is that? Have they no decency? But you know what the final guardrail is? You! And some people say, do you have hope? Yes, I have hope. This is a great country with great people. And I'll go back to what I said at the beginning. The power of the people is stronger than the people in power. You've got it. We're going to use it.